You are probably aware of the potency testosterone has for male development, strength, virility, and general well-being. It could easily be said that testosterone plays a pivotal role in the male well-being. The hormone has been proven to increase bone density, muscle strength, as well as playing a major role in libido, all of these being things most men crave. Testosterone makes men more alluring to women. It makes them more competitive. Sometimes it even makes them more aggressive. But all in all, no single man can honestly claim they wouldn't want to maximize the levels of this potent drug handed to us by nature itself. Recent data has shown over and over that the average level of testosterone is falling by the wayside in developed countries. I do not personally wish to comment on the sociocultural reasons behind this phenomenon, but I will point out dietary and lifestyle causes of the widespread phenomenon. Many have pointed out pollutants as being the main culprits, but I would rather focus on the dietary factors which are more easily controlled by the average person. Most people may not be aware of the damaging effects plant phytoestrogens have on the male physique. Soy has been touted as a superfood by vegans and vegetarians alike. However, these claims are being made with absolutely little care for the effects this plant has on testosterone production in men. I may allude to studies which have proven the effects soy has on lowering testosterone levels in men. However, I wish to do better than that and showcase my own experience consuming soy. Back in 2009, being an undergraduate student undergoing a course in food technology, I looked up to the advice of our chief lecturer, who was an expert on dairy processing. He would often casually mention the benefits of soy milk as an alternative to dairy milk. He touted it as an almost identical replacement for milk, with the added benefit of superb taste. Being curious, I gave it a try. I hopped down to my local supermarket and bought a few cartons of this so-called superfood. I started consuming it on a daily basis, sometimes mixing it with coffee, other times consuming it as it is. I was definitely impressed by the taste. Soy milk has a very palatable flavor. I even went as far as experimenting with fermented soy milk. I would take a carton of soy milk and inoculate it with buttermilk to see if it would make a good fermented drink. This experiment aside, the changes that occurred in my body were quite alarming. Before I could take notice, my physiology started to change for the worse. Suddenly, I had developed gynecomastia, which is essentially fat deposits accumulating below the areola. Notwithstanding this, my thighs became enlarged following a more female shape. At some point, I realized that soy was the culprit, and I recall reading a story similar to mine involving a Vietnam vet whose libido was reduced to nil. Regardless of whether you wish to increase your testosterone or not, this little anecdote should make you reconsider soy as far as male well-being is concerned. Now, I wish to introduce the most effective method I have personally discovered through arduous research and experimentation on how to maximize testosterone levels in men. The method is quite simple and only requires strict observance for a period ranging between 1 to 3 months for results to be seen. In my case, I managed to increase my testosterone from roughly 600 nanograms per deciliter to 825 nanograms per deciliter. I have to admit that weightlifting does play a crucial role, but regardless of that fact, I staunchly believe the diet to be of utmost importance. Another thing I wish to mention before presenting the method is that this is a strictly natural way of maximizing testosterone production. By no means would I ever encourage anyone to take anabolic steroids, which are technically more effective but cause irreversible damage to the body. I wish to present true facts regarding testosterone production and let you, the reader, choose which method you prefer. So let us now go on to the method. Number 1. Consume animal products as the mainstay of your diet. For testosterone production to be effective, make sure that at least 75% of your diet comes from animal products. Lamb, beef, pork, chicken, seafood, organs, and eggs should be consumed every day. Number 2. Consume a high amount of fat. Fats such as butter, olive oil, palm oil, and coconut oil should be high on your list. Number 3. Incorporate some vegetables into your diet. Focus on cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, kale, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, which are known to have anti-estrogenic effects. Number 4. Avoid carbohydrates and sugar. This includes most fruits. This means no bread, pasta, rice, or potato. It also means no chocolate, cakes, or ice cream. Even most fruits are off limits, excluding berries, which are low in sugar. Number 5. Avoid plant oils with the exception of olive oil. This means you should not consume peanut, walnut, rapeseed, corn, grapeseed, or sunflower oils. Number 6. Avoid alcohol. Beer should be avoided at all costs due to the phytoestrogenic effects of hops. Wine may be consumed in moderation, but by all means this is not recommended for ultimate results. Spirits have a lower estrogenic effect, so bear that in mind. Number 7. Avoid highly estrogenic foods such as soy and sesame seeds.